15, verse 12. The younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. Luke chapter 15, verse 12. Take it again. And the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me. And he divided unto them his living. Luke chapter 15, verse 12. We are going to take our text from 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel chapter 22. 1 Samuel chapter 2 from verse 22. 1 Samuel chapter 2 from verse 22. Are you there? 1 Samuel chapter 2 from verse 22. 1 Samuel 2 verse 22 to 25 and then 29. So now Eli was very old, but he was aware of what his sons were doing to the people of Israel. He knew, for instance, that his sons were seducing the young women who assisted at the entrance of the tabernacle. Eli said to them, I have been hearing reports from all the people about the wicked things you are doing. Why do you keep sinning? You must stop, my sons. The reports I hear among the Lord's people are not good. If someone sins against another person, God can mediate for the guilty party. But if someone sins against the Lord, who can intercede? But Eli's sons wouldn't listen to their father, for the Lord was already planning to put them to death. Verse 29. Let's go to verse 29. Verse 29. Wherefore keep ye at my sacrifice and at my offering, which I have commanded in my habitation. Please, can we read it in NLT? First Samuel 2 verse 29. So why do you scorn my sacrifices and offerings? Why do you give your sons more honor than you give me? For you and they have become fat from the best offerings of my people Israel. So this story is about Eli and his family. Eli's sons were misbehaving and sinning against God. In fact, they were eating the offerings that were sacrificed to God, and they were messing up with the women in the temple, in this day, the church. So basically, the pastor's children were misbehaving in the church. So Eli warned his children, but they didn't listen. And God was angry. God was already determined to wipe them out, to punish the children. Let's take our memory verse, Luke 15 verse 12. Luke 15 verse 12. Please, can we have it? Luke 15 verse 12. Let's take it once before we go to the topic. Luke 15 verse 12. Please, let's take it together. I want to go. The younger son told his father, I want my share of your estate now before you die. So his father agreed to divide his son's wealth between his sons. So a parent is a person who is responsible for the care, upbringing, and well-being of a child. He or she can be biological, legal, or custodian. So a parent is anybody that is responsible for children, or a group of children, or for a child. It can be the person that born the children. It can be from maybe someone adopted a child, be from family members. Even here in church, the children here, we have to guide them and lead them right. So in a way, we are their parents. So we serve as their parents. Even the pastors, we have parents in the church, we have church leaders and workers, they are parents in the church. Some parents are firm, while others are indulgent. So firm, some parents are strict, while others, they kind of take some things from their children. Some are attentive, while others are absent-minded. So listen to their children, some pay attention to what their children are doing. Some ask them about the school. You know, some parents, Even when the children go to school and come back, you don't ask them what they learned in school. Some children are even scared to tell you what happened in school because you don't have relationship with the children. So these are opposites. Some parents are absent-minded, some are attentive. As a Christian parent, raising your children to please God and thrive in life is a big responsibility. Understanding various parenting styles through the degree of responsiveness. So here, as a Christian parent, you should raise your children to please God, that's one, and also to thrive in life, So to please God and also to do well in life. Those are our responsibilities. So first to please God, and the second to do well in life. So understanding the various parenting styles through the degree of responsiveness, the extent to which parents are warm and sensitive to their children, and demandingness, the extent of control parents put on their children is crucial. So you have to understand how to raise these children. How strict can you be? How fair can you be? Should you be so strict that they don't have opinions of themselves? Should you be friends with them? Should you know how to treat the children? These are the things we are going to learn, and they are very crucial in raising children as Christian parents. Please, as we continue, if you have any questions or contributions, please raise your hands so that we can hear them. Our lesson outline: permissive and uninvolved, authoritarian and authoritative. So permissive parents are high in responsiveness, love, but low in demandingness and discipline. They communicate openly and usually let their children decide for themselves rather than give direction. So most times in a family, we always have a couple, and one can be permissive and one can be uninvolved. Uninvolved is the extreme, but what we are just saying is that most times in a family, some people prefer their father to their mother because their father can be lenient and their mother is strict. And some people prefer their mother to their father because of leniency and strictness. So, but as a Christian parent, you have to know when to punish and when to guide. These are the wisdoms you have to learn. Not to punish to the point where you need your children to run away from you, but also to be wise enough to punish them when they do wrong. The Bible says when you spare a rod, you do what? When you spare a rod, you do what? So that's the wisdom we have to have. They communicate openly and usually let their children decide for themselves rather than give direction.